Hey, Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, aka man of the people. As I enjoy working for fans of the Panthers, any questions that you have, let me know. I will do my best to get those questions answered for you. And right now, I got to start you off with the exciting stuff, right? We had a change at quarterback. Bryce Young, Heisman Trophy winner, is no longer your starting quarterback. Andy Dalton, aka the Red Rifle, is your starting quarterback this week. Coach has not been committing on how long that's going to be, but I know everybody loves highlights, so this here is actually courtesy of the Carolina Panthers, but I wanted to show you all first day, Bryce Young is QB2, first day, Andy Dalton is quarterback one, QB1, starting against the Las Vegas Raiders. So gonna let this little bit of these highlights float. Do me a favor, right? Hit the like button, help me continue to grow. The more that I grow, the bigger I grow, the more I can do for you all. So that's greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, and even better, subscribe. Help us get, our next plateau is 15,000 subscribers. So we'll be in the locker room tomorrow, continue to get you all some more content about this Carolina Panthers team. But I'm gonna let this play out here for a second, about another minute of highlights, and then we'll go into some more about what happened today. I'll talk for a minute since we don't have any music to play over. We only got about 10 more seconds of highlights. But first day, Andy Dalton, Red Rifle, your quarterback, starting quarterback, the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. What's going on, King? Appreciate you jumping on and saying what's up to us. And Nicole, our member. What's up, Nicole? Thank you for tuning in. Hey, thank you for continuing to be a member. Thank everybody, actually, that continues to tune in, gives me some kudos for the content. It's been hard. I know it's been treacherous, but I told you at the beginning, I'll tell you now, and I'm always going to tell you, as long as they're a Carolina Panthers team, I'm going to be covering it, bringing you the update. So let's go ahead, line up. There you saw some highlights. Going to go over the injury report, transactions, going to touch on Dave Canales' press conference today with the media, and then the preliminary list for the Hall of Fame nominees is out. Quite a few Carolina Panthers are on that list, so we're going to share that list with you as well. So again, hit that like button. Get in the habit, hit that like button when you're watching, okay? I'm working hard for you all. That's all I ask for you, and it's free of charge. Let's go ahead and take a look at this injury report from today. It's a little bit long, but let's go ahead and talk through it. We got our defensive tackle, Sean Robinson. He did not practice today with the knee. So these first two are definitely crucial. They're across the line, defensive line, where we've been getting ate up. Defensive tackle, Shy Tuttle, he has a foot ailment. He did not practice because of that. And then outside linebacker, Jadeveon Clowney. No surprise, he looks like he's going to continue to get his rest day once a week. And then we're going to flip to the other side of the ball, but on the line. Offensive tackle Yosh Deisman, dealing with a tibia, did not practice. And I have a typo here. Look, I just noticed it, so don't give me a hard time about the typo. I just noticed it. But tight end Felipe Franks was a personal day, did not practice today. Offensive tackle Robert Hunt was limited in practice today with his shoulder. Guard Damian Lewis, limited in practice today with a groin. I feel like I just repeated myself. Let me go back. Offensive tackle Robert Hunt, shoulder, limited in practice. Guard Damian Lewis, groin, limited in practice. And then tight end, not surprising here, right? Had his first game action. Tommy Tremble, hamstring, back, limited in practice. So that'll get you through all the injuries for this week. Today's the first day, so we'll see how these guys respond and ultimately who ends up being active versus the Las Vegas Raiders. And plug, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on bell notifications, because I will be live out in Las Vegas pregame to get you ready for the matchup. So make sure you do that. All right, continue to walk through this. What about the transactions? We only had a couple. Look at this. Hold on. This just caught my eye. What's up, Tony? Palmieri. Hopefully I got it right. I'm sorry if I did not. Man of the people, appreciate the content and the hard work. You know it. I got it for you. Whatever you want to know, I got it for you. Thank you so much. Leonard Krowski, good evening, Chris. And Panther Nations will still breathing, standing up at least. Yeah, we're going to be all right, man. It's tough times. But, when the going gets tough, you got to do something. We're all belly aching about Bryce is bad, the team is bad, and then it seems like some people get mad that we make a change. What do you want? You want us to keep being bad so you can just talk about us, or you want us to try to make a change? So we tried to make a change. So let's continue to work through this. Transactions. Not surprising here. I'm telling you, man, life in the NFL, especially with this team as they're trying to get stuff right, Dan Morgan at the helm, this waiver wire stuff, practice squad, 53-man roster, elevated, it's all over the place, But let me not digress. Tight end Jordan Matthews, who was previously on the 53-man roster and released, has now been signed to the practice squad. And then we also signed safety Rust Yeast to the practice squad. So a tight end and a safety is now on our team. So let's go ahead and talk about this a little bit further. So on Monday, your head coach, Dave Canales, said, Bryce Young does not give us the best chance to win. The person that does is Andy Dalton. And whenever you make a change, you would assume there's going to be an energy shift, right? Irregardless of who it is and irregardless of your feelings, you're like, we're trying something new. So today, Dave talked about the energy. Is it a new energy at practice?
It's the same thing that I expect every day. It's the focus, is the intensity. Andy is that way. And so, as he was in the huddle, he was able to just make sure that the energy stayed up through the practice and that we finished the right way. And so he did a great job.
So obviously there's going to be talk about it. I think it's very warranted to talk about it because Bryce Young has a very soft, chill demeanor. And for the most part, a lot of guys do. I played a video last week of saying, hey, it's not just Bryce. I played a video where I talked to Adam Thielen last week, and he was really calm, really just, chill. But we all saw how he exploded on the sidelines, and a lot of these guys flip a switch when they're between those white lines. And I don't know if Bryce flipped that switch as much as other guys know that they need to have that energy, that dog will, excuse me, I'm so sorry on live TV, that dog, right? So that was Coach talking about the energy that he wants to have and that Andy Dalton showed today. Now, of course, number 1 draft pick, we need assets. Would Bryce Young be a guy that this team is interested in trading?
Yeah, it's not something we're really considering. We have a great situation with our quarterbacks right now with guys that have experience. And so we love where we're at, and we're all hands on deck. We're focused on playing the Raiders this week.
I got to sneeze. I know you guys are laughing at me, but, I say it all the time. I'm just like you guys. I just had this lucky job of being credentialed to cover the Carolina Panthers. But I have sneezes, and I need to get some Allegra, is it? Anyway, so what does he want to see out of Bryce now that he's benched, now that he's QB2? Today he ran, with the, I can't think of what it's called when they demonstrate the other team. But he ran with the, I'm hating I can't remember that word, but he ran secondary reps, with the second team as well. Scout team is what it is. You guys are probably all over me in the comments for that. And he just wants Bryce to keep working and doing the things that they do every day to get better. Both the quarterbacks, all the quarterbacks. Because Dave he's been a stickler about a point. Even though Andy's been in the league forever, they worked on just the snap. They worked on just the cadence. They've worked on all these little intricacies they built up doing all those things through OTAs, through training camp, and they still do it. So he's like, I just expect for Bryce to do what he's been doing. Throwing the ball down the field, he said, just overall with this offense, they have to be more aggressive. They need to be more aggressive. He needs to be better at the play calling. And hopefully we'll continue to see that. There's Lamar Griffiths telling me about the scout team. Yeah, I just lost my head for a second there. And here's Coach talking a little bit more on that energy.
It's the same thing that I expect every day. It's the focus, is the intensity. Andy is that way, and so as
Sorry, played the wrong clip. I played a repeat of when Coach was talking about the lack of energy or the energy level with Bryce. Now I'm going to play the part about the energy that he's wanting to see. So sorry about that, but here you go. Let me go ahead and play this clip for you.
as a team, our play style is what we're looking for every day out of practice: the effort, the enthusiasm, the toughness, smart, intelligent plays, and the finish of those things. And so those are the things, those are the standards that we're holding our whole entire team to, our whole organization, all the coaches and everything. These are things we're asking everybody to bring every day. And that's my main focus, is while we improve our football schemes, we improve our pass game, we attack third down and really find things that we can do well. The feel of it's got to be right, and I won't relent until it looks right every day, all the way through, as long as it takes to build the mentality and the philosophy of how we want to play football here.
So today, Canales was very careful not to continue to talk specifically about Bryce. He would always talk about what he wants for the team and that he wants better effort. That he saw a little bit better effort in that week 2 game, but he's not seeing the standard. And the energy level, regardless, he wants to see energy from everybody out there on this team. You know, Canales comes with the energy every single day, and he wants that energy from his teammates, from his players. And that's one of the things that he's really, really pushing to do with these changes, is get that energy up, have them play their standard of football. So those are all the tidbits from today's practice that I want to share with you guys. What's up, Darrell? He said national media torching the Panthers. Yeah, you know, as they should. It's been pretty bad. And then Forrest says, finally have an ounce of hope leading up to a game. So good comment there. Hey, leave a comment. Do you have hope now for this game versus the Las Vegas Raiders? Do you have hope? Leave a comment. Say just yes or no. Do you have hope against the Las Vegas Raiders now that Andy Dalton's playing? You know, Andy actually has, I'm not sure what the exact record is, but as a whole, he has a really good record against the Las Vegas Raiders. Formerly I forget. I know they've changed cities several times, but hoping the team rallies around this change. If Dalton plays close to how he played the Seahawks last year, we got a good chance of an upset. So far, I don't care if it's an upset. I just really want to see some good football, like a competitive game, a game where you have to watch till the clock hits 0-0, because there's a chance for us to win. If we get that, I'm happy. You know, we could talk about other things, about Xavier Legette or other rookies getting time, or the defense stopping the run and all this, that, and the other. But just give me a step forward. If I get a step forward, I'm happy. And I'm going to talk about all those other pieces in full at that time. But just right now, I'm thinking, give me a competitive game. It's a long flight out there, 3 or 4 hour time difference. Give me something, please. Please, Dave Canales and company. All right, so there was all the talk from the coach. Andy Dalton spoke as well today. Wasn't much to it, so won't waste your time with that. But I will show you something interesting before I get out of here. Please, if you're still watching, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Help me grow, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed and you've been enjoying the content, you're missing out. So today, the Hall of Fame preliminary Hall of Fame nominees came out. So it's several steps to it, but this is like the very first step. And quite a few Carolina Panthers made that list. And some of the guys on this list, some guys I left off the list because they only had 1 year with the Carolina Panthers. Like Peanut Tillman. Like the guy, love the guy. He only played 1 season. Jared Allen, I believe, is the edge rusher. Again, only played 1 year with the Carolina Panthers. So I'm not going to put that on the screen, but I will show you that list. Here we go. And you guys aren't telling me yet. Tell me if you now have hope, because we're going to have Andy Dalton. But here's that list for the Hall of Famers. And let's play another game. Let's interact here. So other than Steve Smith, well, I'll put it back up. So let me put this back up. Here's your list. I'll let you read it. I'll say it one time. Jake Delhomme, quarterback. Running back Stephen Davis, wide receiver Mushin Muhammad, wide receiver Steve Smith Sr., tight end Wesley Walls, tight end Jeremy Shockey. I think he only played a year. Should have left him off the list. Offensive tackle Jordan Gross, center Ryan Khalil, linebacker Luke Kuechly, safety Eugene Robinson, kicker John Casey. So outside of Luke Kuechly and Steve Smith Sr., we're just, having some fun here. Who would you like to see make it further in this list for becoming a finalist for a Hall of Famer? Who else? Outside of Steve Smith and Luke Kuechly, who would you say would make it, has the best chance to make it into the Hall of Fame that was a Carolina Panther? Let me know. Leave it in the comments. I really, really would like to know. So, hey, thank you all for tuning in with me late night Wednesday for this Carolina Panthers update. We will continue to update you tomorrow. I'll be in the locker room tomorrow, so look for some more information. Probably will do my live show from the stadium around 4:30-ish. All right, so look for that. Again, easiest thing to do is set your notifications after you subscribe, and you will know, and you will be able to talk with me directly as always. That's how I get the name Man of the People. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe.